Hello from Lucoshi and welcome to finally my first video of the full release of Planet Zoo. Yes, here I finally am. I was really excited about Planet Zoo, you know that, and I really like these kind of games, and Planet Zoo is just a match made in heaven for me, but I just can't get myself to play it. I'm very sorry, but I just can't. The thing is, in Sudoku 2, I knew everything you could do, and I knew all of the pieces, and I knew everything that was possible and which wasn't possible, and I got my fun out of trying to make stuff which I thought was impossible, and just finding creative ways to get around that and do stuff which you never really saw other people do. I thought that was fun to do in Sudoku 2. And the thing is, with Planet Zoo, anything is possible. So I can't really... I don't know what to do. Because here I just have to build exhibits. And in Sudoku 2 I could be like, okay, I want to do something like this because I've never done that. And I want to try it. But here I've never done anything. So you would say it would be easy to then just make anything. Because everything is new and everything is cool. And you can be creative with it. But I don't know. It's kind of like if you are going to make a painting and you have every color in the world in front of you, then it is a bit hard to choose which one you want and which one fits best. But if you only have like red and orange, then you can be creative with that and get ideas out of just what your limitations are and stuff. Does that make sense? That's how I kind of see the game so far. It's just terrifying to have all of these options and not knowing what the hell to do with it. So that's why I got a way to get myself to play the game. Which is as follows. I'm only going to build stuff made out of wood in this park zoo thing. Which might be boring after a while, and then we'll branch out to other stuff. But for the time being, I'm going to limit myself to only wood. Just to have a limit. Just to know that I can only do certain kind of stuff. So I can be creative about it and get ideas for it. I think that will help me. And for this build at least it helped me because, hey, I made something. And what did I make? Well, we are making this park kind of thing in Finland somewhere. Because I just really like Finland. I don't know. I felt like doing something in Scandinavia for once. So we're going to do lots of pines and stuff and spruce trees. It's going to be fun. And we're going to go heavy on the atmosphere and stuff, because that's something which I think Planet Zoo has a lot of potential for, which you couldn't really do in Sudoku 2. I've been going on and on about it in Sudoku 2 for a while now, that I really want to have these trees which cover the sky and stuff. And here that is actually possible. So that's great. And at the end you'll see that I kind of fiddled with the terrain and with the trees and foliage and stuff to create some atmosphere. And I think that was... I think I succeeded in that. The building itself, it could use some work, but you need to start somewhere, right? This is also new for me. Yeah, and it's hard. Everything is different, and in Sudoku 2 you could make something very cool just because buildings in general were seen as just two walls and a flat roof. So anything other than that was amazing instantly, but here you really have to try hard to make something good looking. Which I'm not very good at yet, but I gave it a try, and that's what counts, right? It's a process. Yeah, this building has certain things about it which I really do like the foundation of it, everything made out of the logs to just really make the frame of the building and then build around that. I really like that. I like the roof. Or at least the way the roof was made. I think it's a bit too steep and a bit fantasy kinda-ish, but oh well. Yeah, and I liked the wall of the upper floor I made until I saw it from a distance. Then it was really ugly, like in the thumbnail. If you look at it from an angle, it just looks like it doesn't match the walls beneath it. But that was kind of the idea. But it doesn't really work. But oh well. Hopefully you appreciate the effort. And it's mostly about the training around it, which I do in the last 2 minutes, except for the building I do in 5 minutes. But oh well, the terraining is really cool. When the game came out, I wasn't really a big fan of the terraining because I thought it was way too large scale, and I still think it would be cool to have a bit small scale brushes in there, which would actually work, because right now if you do a really small scale brush, it just doesn't do anything, which is a shame. But luckily we have these rocks, which are just, the rocks are amazing. You can do so much with the rocks, and they look awesome. So that's great. You can still do small terraining stuff, which we would do in Sudoku 2 with the painting brushes and stuff. You can do it over here with rocks. And the good thing about this being a new game is that even just a complete flat grass area still looks kind of interesting because it's new. And in Sudoku 2, big grass areas were like the ugliest thing ever because we've seen it for 10 years. But here everything is new, and god, do I love the foliage. And just being able to slightly tilt the foliage is just so great. But that's something I've said in Planet Coaster videos and the beta Planet Zoo videos as well. I just really like that. But yeah, Atmosphere is the name of the game for this park. Because exhibit-wise, it's going to be a bit weird. Because I would really like to make exhibits for like small mammals and stuff. The stuff you know I like building. Small cats, lynxes and stuff. That would be great, but we don't have those. So I'm going to go the Sudoku 2 route and just make exhibits for animals which don't exist in the game. It will be fine. But thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.